What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm just gonna readjust the camera here. Okay, so I got a special little video for you guys today. Today, I am casting on the FaT server. So if you guys are on FaT or Fear of Terror, Squad Clan, I am casting on your server. So this is going to be dedicated for you guys. So I'll be casting some of their sessions here and kind of tune you guys into the game. We'll see how well the gameplay is, and I will be talking a lot, so please forgive me. That's why I got some water here too. Oh, that's not water. Just kidding, it's totally water. Alright, so let's do, we are on the American side. I will be doing casting, lock the squad, create a squad. Looks like there's 3 Lodgies, an MRAP, Striker, 2 Bradleys, and oh wow. Low rubber banding there, and a Bradley tank. Or I mean Abrams tank. So looks like they're gonna have
Hey, Thick, do you wanna combine squads so we can have both the Bradleys in one squad? Not really. Okay.
So looks like the Abrams, both Warriors, and the MRAP will be moving out. Strikers, what was that? Logi truck will also be moving out. Yep, Logi truck will also be moving out. Oof,
Squad 2, tank. We're gonna be heading to Saloniki Upper to provide support.
So since they're tuning, since you guys can hear them and their plans, I'm gonna go see what the Russians are gonna be doing. Russians do get 2 T-72s. T-72s I do think are a little bit harder to blow up with the Abrams tank, which they shouldn't be. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't done my research between the Abrams and the Russian T-72s, so we'll see what happens. This is a very, very big map. Lots of very big room for battles. Oh, here we go. Battle plans.
Have you seen the movie Waiting? No, I'm...
Might get over there just in time. So this is the bridge. This is kind of towards the center of the map, sort of. Then we got, what's this? Hilltop bunkers, which is just up there. Radio tower.
Squad 6 is badly providing defense on Farmstead.
Defense on Farmstead.
Squad 1
Ooh,
tank
they
will be
changed the
providing
layer.
support. If you guys need firepower, you just give us a call and we'll be right there. We're gonna try to stick with the infantry squads.
Squad 3 will help with the Saloniki cap, and then we'll push up to Farmstead support.
Who's getting outpost? Who's getting outpost? So it looks like the layer's a little bit different. Usually, if you guys notice, if you guys played this map before, which I know most of you haven't, but just south or just below Farmstead, there is a factory cap point, which usually that's what it is, and the Russians usually just come straight down that one highway on the right there, and they come straight down, straight to Industria, and there's a huge battle over that full battleground. But this map, there is only Boris's Farmstead, so that's going to be different. We're going to see what's going on here. And it looks like the Russians are moving out of their main base. Let's see what kind of armor support they are rolling with today. Squad 4 has got the cap at Outpost and Bunker Ruins. 3 is going to be at the Solniki cap, and 6 is going to provide support at Farmstead. So it looks like we got a BTR standard moving with a bunch of troops in there. They're moving out. It looks like we got some guys moving up the hill here. A scout vehicle, and then the 30 mic or 30 Mike moving up with the scout vehicle. The T-72 two-man is moving out as well. As well as the second T-72 is moving out, so they are moving out all of their armor. I'm surprised to see that they're not moving out much more logistics so they can have supplies and being able to drop repair stations, habs. They're really going to be relying on their armor for a big push, so we will see what happens. We don't know where the engagement's going to start at, so we're just going to kind of tune in for right now and see what happens. Looks like that 30 Mike is going southeast down the main road that I told you guys about. This is the main road that goes all the way to the south part of the map. So we will see what happens there. I think it's only...
I don't know if it's just me, but the turret rotation on this thing is unusually fast.
No one's going to the first cap. That's nice. Come on, Russians, get it together. Squad 4 has yet to go to a Russian outpost, so that's going to be a little bit difficult. Looks like the Abrams tank is moving up with the Bradleys. Okay, so scout vehicle is moving into Akin lower, and then the main BTR is on Homestead. So they do have some sort of little strategic plan going. It looks like that 30 Mike did take a right and is heading towards the bridge, which is in the center of the map. So looks like they got it stuck. Squad 4 just reached Russian outpost, so they'll be capping hopefully soon. As logistics teams for the Russians are moving southward towards Bunker Ruins, so we will see an engagement there if Squad 4 caps.
Do you want Squad 2 start heading towards Boris Farmstead?
We will not know.
You
for
can
a
too,
fact.
but you might run into their T-72 over there. I'm pretty sure they get two of them on this map.
Yeah, they won't run into both of them. They'll just run into one of them.
We're headed up there too to have support.
So that 30 Mike is actually going to be...
7, you're heading up instead? Yeah, we're heading instead. Okay, affirm. Hey, 1, I'm going to drop my infantry off here with you guys once you get half up, and then they'll stick with you guys.
So it looks like Dread Brown and part of the Dread clan is actually making their way... Oh, they got it a little too early there. But they are at Hilltop Bunker Ruins, which kind of puts them at an edge because that's 3 spawns in, so that'll make it half and half. No one has made it to Farmstead, which is actually surprising because the Americans should actually get someone over there before Russians do, because if Russians get over there, they can easily supply that with no problem with the supply chain. That 30 Mike is coming up with the rest of the Dread clan with that 30 Mike, and that's going to Bunker Ruins, kind of be in between Russian Outpost and Bunker Ruins. A lot.
Armored,
I'll tell you right now, a lot of the American forces are staying down south here, which is kind of surprising because you see the Russians, they spread out their forces. They got one T-72 on one side of the river, the other T-72 on the other side. They got scout vehicle on one side and then their BTRs on the other. Looks like they got a transport coming out from Maine, and then you got all the American forces and all their armor is kind of just all in this one area, and it's not the best idea for them to do this, but let's see if it plays out for them. Looks like Americans just captured Russian outpost. I think they're trying to make that like their fallback, just in case. Why is there 2? Am I seeing this right? There's 2 FOBs and 2 HABs. Huh. Weird. Oh, that 30 Mike is heading... I think they're trying to see where everyone's sitting at. Okay, so Logic and the MRAP are not moving towards bunkers. So, looks like that 30 mic is actually heading towards Farmstead. We might.
Hey, Stick, we're gonna bring our infantry up to help support you at Forest Farmstead.
Abrams is heading for Farmstead now.
Hey, firm.
And this is where it's gonna hurt. Here comes that loud Russian mortar.
One, are you leaving some guys behind the gap?
Yeah, we need defenders at Saloniki, or else we're gonna get steamrolled.
Which one's gonna happen first? Is it the scout car?
Or 4, if you could leave some guys behind the cap.
I don't think the 30 mic is
Negative, we're
going.
going to Farmstead. Well, we defenders,
30 mic
guys.
is going to the river.
At least some infantry at Saloniki, or else, you know what's gonna happen.
Uh-oh. If this... What, does that 30 mic see that, Bradley? It does not. Because it has a perfect view of its rear. And then it can see... Oh.
Scout car on top of Farmstead. Hey, firm.
They just confirmed a scout car at
you give us that
Farmstead.
marker as he
Infantry's
rides
in the
inside of it?
forest.
Tank is moving to secure the eastern flank of Farmstead.
There's nothing over there, but good, good. Is the Bradley going to open fire? Does the Bradley have a shot? If the Bradley moved forward,
Logic to east of
they
Farmstead,
would.
too.
Oh, and the 30 mic is engaging the Bradley tank.
Hopper, we need you in Farmstead right now.
Boom!
Enemy 30 mic down.
Do you want us to secure the east?
Scout car's heading east, yeah.
Okay, so that 30 mic
Yeah,
is
we're
down,
gonna
so
try to secure
Russians
this
lost
road
their
right
armor.
here, so nothing flanks you. Just hold on for him, Mr. Farmstead.
Oh, here comes...
Logic marker it.
Scout car spotted the Americans, and the Russian forces are... Ooh, Russians did get engaged, and their transport drop was not successful. Looks like some infantry forces are coming up to flank this drop over here. Those guys look like they're back up and running. Scout car is kind of harassing these troops out here to the south of Farmstead. Thus far, no big engagements. Oh, wait, what is going on over here?
Hey, 7, we're pushing up there now with the Bradley. Copy that.
Eastern road is clear so far.
Did the Americans get a fob down? I think the Americans got a fob down at bunker, but the Russians don't realize it. So that's gonna change the game a little bit. Let's see what happens. Just a lot of the forces just are kind of gaining up right here. Looks like the Dreads went back and got
You
the
guys have
30
Farmstead
mil
secure?
armored, or what we call is the, was it IFV 30 mic? Infantry vehicle, IFV.
One of my guys says he doesn't see one on Farmstead right now.
So that Logic truck did go down, and American forces are pushing him with strength. Logi, or their scout car is... Oh, here comes Bradley tank. Spotted.
Tank is moving. Tank is moving west down the rails.
So looks like Farmstead is going to be falling into the American hands. A lot of the Russian forces are eliminated from this point. There's only one guy, and he's crawling away, and he's down. Looks like Deli Meat 22 got him.
He's gonna be moving.
MRAPs are clearing out the forest area. Perfect tactic by the Americans. By sweeping around, cutting off that Logi supply, sweeping in, eliminating the armor with armor support.
Hey, you guys got shot at tank?
Alright, so for that right now, sitting steady. Wait, where's
Squad 3, do you want us to put down a hab and build a radio and everything here?
Yes, please.
Roger, just let me build everything with my squad. We're gonna
looks
get it
like
done.
I think this tank had eyes on the Bradley tanks, so let's kind of sneak over here to the river because we're about to get some.
Hey, 6, where did you guys die from? Roger that.
This is where it's going to be a little tricky. Russian forces are kind of spread out right now. I said kind of because it's kind of is.
Squad 2 will move up with you.
I don't know if that's it.
Roger that.
Looks like the Russians are spawning on Hilltop Bunker, and they're going to be fortifying it. Logi trucks are doing some supplies. Both tanks are now on the west side of the river, and all of the armor for the Americans are on the east side. So they're going to have to work with transports and Logi trucks and get that transferred stuff over to the west side.
Hey, firm, we're going to try an RTB as soon as we get a chance. But we're going to stay on Farmstead for the moment.
Roger that.
Good communication. These guys are communicating great. That's why they could take Farmstead the way they did. I don't know how the Russians are talking right now, but it's going to be close. It looks like Squad 1 Viking clan is moving the Logi back. Ever since they cleared Farmstead, they could pull out of Solniki Upper. Although they do have 2 fobs there, easy points to be taken down.
Ruins.
Hey, 4, you're getting that radio up, right?
That's affirmative, Squad 3, stand by.
Alright, thank you.
There's no Russian vehicles over there. Oh wait.
Roger that.
Yeah, 30 Mike.
Alright, thank you for the information.
Sitting over there, nothing too special. Alright. This is what it comes down to. I don't know how do you zoom in? Oh. T-72's engine's off and has eyes on. Let's see what happens. Scanning. Oh! Tank did not fall for the bait and go down the road.
Alright, we are heading.
Oh, that transport truck is gonna get a big loud noise if it comes through. 3 track, boom, one-shotted by a T-72. You guys didn't hear the big boom, but
Squad 7, you alright? Actually, no, you're not alright. You're all dead. What happened?
Oh, ricochet.
Squad
Oh.
mates to squad 4, message.
Ship box is down.
Send it.
Do you want a repair station over here at Borsis Farmstead?
Affirm, please.
Roger. Repair station going down.
I think he's getting the message across. Alright, so T1
Hey,
and...
Squad 2, just to confirm, that was just a ship box, right? Not the enemy tank?
Yeah, that was just a ship box.
Okay, Affirm, we're gonna back off then.
If the Abrams does correctly, which
A4,
they...
are you taking that Logi with when you leave?
They're gonna go down the road here, go into the river,
Affirmative. Unless you want to
and
give us a
sneak
ride.
up behind the T-72s and take
Where
them
you
out.
trying to
This
go?
is beautiful.
You trying to go to Hilltop?
Correct.
Affirm, I'll give you a ride to Hilltop. Leave the Logi so my guys can do a Logi run.
Roger.
BTR did drop off some troops to attack Homestead, but for right now, Homestead is basically a big armored, or basically a secure fortress right now. Oh, let's see what happens here. Abrams tank versus T-72.
Squad 3, can you get your
I'd
man
hold-
out of our MRAP, please?
Oh, I'd hold position. Oh, this is gonna be close. Who's gonna see each other first? I think the T-72 is gonna have eyes on first. Yep. Bradley's or Abrams is not even pointed at him yet. Oh, T-72 doesn't see him. Abrams gets the first shot off. You can't go head to head with a T-72. You will lose every time. T-72 is good at is good all the way around. Its armor's thick in the front. Abrams, unfortunately, armor is not as thick as the T-72, and doesn't pack a punch. And unfortunately, it only did half damage to the T-72. So that being, Russians still have their 2 tanks up, and the Americans lost there. So the only thing they have for armor
Squad
support
one,
is
orders.
Striker, a Striker,
We're pushing
a Bradley
one
tank,
with the mortar mark on it right
and
now.
an MRAP.
You should hit the one to the right.
We're just waiting for you to die, no offense, and then we're gonna send them.
Not good. T-72s are moving on Farmstead now, so this is going to be a little bit difficult because those.
Solid copy.
Do they got any tow missiles set up over here at Farmstead, or what they got set up? Repair stations, not too good. Luckily, the Bradley is retreating. Ooh, is that Bradley going to meet? Let's see what happens over here, because that Bradley is heading towards that BTR and those small Russian forces that are kind of just scouting out the
We
edge.
found enemy radio on ruins.
Copy that. We're gonna and tell you guys to stay away from the inside for a good minute.
Does the Bradley see it? Does...
Alright, you're welcome to start mortaring. My guys should be moving back.
What happens?
Be advised, enemy tank northwest of Farmstead. The other tank is heading back to Athens.
Orders accurate. Good hit.
That BTR has a slight chance because of the armor wise, but the pack that punch of that Bradley, it's not gonna hold up. It's already... Ooh. Good, it suckered him in, and that RPG had a chance to fire a shot off, but its armor's still good. So don't show your rear. Don't show the rear.
Hey, sorry about that, Fort. We got him.
Okay.
Roger.
All right. So as it goes.
Hot 3, can you rally up with our MRAP for 1 moment?
Hey, firm.
Okay. So let's go over to some fighting over here at Ruins. The tanks are I feel bad for that striker.
On the way back, we got
The striker
RTB
in the
and
upper
then we'll
right
head
hand corner of the map
north
is going to
route
be
AP.
meeting that T-72, which unfortunately is
Roger.
not going to be good. So from what it looks like is that Americans are smoking out the
Enemy
Bunker
tank
Hill,
reported northeast of Farmstead.
and the radio is being dug up as we speak. He just walked right by him.
Are we capping Hilltop?
Yes, we're tapping it. We're tapping it right now.
Alright.
We're digging up tab. We're digging up radio.
Tank around the corner.
All tankos are eliminated. Should be an easy cap for the Americans. The T-72s are still engaging at Farmstead.
Copy that.
Oh my gosh. What is going on over there? That striker's meeting that. Oh, they saw him. They saw him. And striker destroyed. Not even gonna waste my time going over there to see it because it is gone. Gone.
Hey, 7 and 1. If we can get as much logi up there as possible on Hilltop and get the tow up, that'd be awesome.
Good communication, except for a little faulty. A lot of the armor's taking risks. They just need to do it from a distance, not rush up in their faces. Let the Russians do that. Only 2 people, 3 people holding out, and here comes the Russian forces. We got 1, 2,
Hey guys,
3, 4,
left you
5,
logi
6,
on top of
7
the radio.
tangos
I think
moving.
it's got a whole bunch of construction in it, so get to it. Try and get the.
Who's moving instead? Looks like we'll do it.
Okay, so it looks like they keep moving out. I think the most. Ooh.
Who's going to defend Hilltop?
I think we should honestly just hold Hilltop and let that be it.
Squad 1, there's enemy vehicle close. Watch the logi.
I mean, Homestead would be a good standoff, but that's really close to their main, so you know, and it's gonna take longer for supplies to get back and forth. That T-72's got a great position overseeing that move around the river and everything, seeing the armor coming through. But it looks like it has been spotted by some scouts. And let's go over to Hilltop and see what happens. Looks like it did it get capped? It did get neutralized, and it's being capped at the moment. So, Russian forces that are engaging at Farmstead will no longer be any of use because they are they can no longer cap it once Hilltop gets capped. Alright, so we're just going to tune in here. I'm going to kind of keep the camera there. I'll be right back in a second. Thank you.
Seven, how long till cap? We're getting contacts on Farmstead.
We're close. 75%.
Okay, good.
So are you seeing that Logi back there on radio?
No, they got overran. I can see if my guy can get the Logi out.
Copy that.
Yeah, we can't get it out. They overran our guys. There's a hab on Market.
And we are back.
but
Okay.
My guys got overran. Too many people.
Looks like one tried to do something. Oh, no, did do something. One is moving into cap. Very nice. Habs up. One is on Homestead. So alright, let's see what's going on. I think all military forces have pulled out of there. One is moving to Homestead. T-72 is just sandbagging up there. 30 Mike BTRs moving. A lonely squad 5 member is moving that way. Transport, Bradley, and the MRAP are moving out. Looks like the fight's gonna be up north now.
Squad 3, this is Squad 4. We're heading to Hilltop in an MRAP and transport.
Affirm, Squad 4. We'll be following you up once we get fully loaded. A1, is Homestead empty?
Not really, but we're sneaking it. We can use some help. It's 50% to neutral.
Looks like so they're kind of playing a trick here. They're pulling since the Russians kind of figured all the armor was on the East Bank, they moved all of their armor over there. Now most of all the action of the game is happening on the West End, with 7-6 being at Hilltop, and then one trying to cap Homestead, but one's going to be under heavy attack, and their T1 tank is, or their first T-72 after the first battle action is coming back into play now. What the heck? That's not me.
Squad 1, this is Squad 4. Message.
Squad 4. Eliminated. So Squad 1 did neutralize the upper portion of Homestead. Ticket count is still high up there. This game has just begun. Not a whole lot of armor was destroyed. Mostly Americans, one Bradley, Abrams, I think a couple of BTR for the Russians, but as you can see the ticket count's 403 to 324. Americans are in the lead. So which now the Squad 1's hab is no longer spawnable, they can only spawn on rally. We see what happens.
Squad 4, watch out. Scout cars on observed marker.
Roger, we're coming to assist, Squad 1.
What the heck? Oh,
Don't
looks like
scare me like that.
what the hell's wrong with his arms? Like legit, what's wrong with his arms?
Updated.
Okay, Squad 1's basically got their squad on point. Ticket count's 393 to 323, so we'll see what happens. Scout cars moving in to see what's going on here at Homestead. Tanks and Russian armor now moving out, knowing that they just lost another point, and the only one that they got left is Akim Lower. So the Americans need to get their keep pushing. Oh man. Excuse me. I see that I got a message. No! No. Back. Okay. No. Bad. 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 Sorry. Move this up over here. Oh! And look at the ticket count drastically changed because of that homestead cap. You notice that it was almost 393, 323. So now, since they have capped,
Be advised, Squad 7, there's an enemy tank north of you.
Copy.
Oh, scout car's gone now. Since Squad 1 captured Homestead, increased their ticket count to 422 and decreased the Russians to 283.
Which way is that tank looking?
Oh, that T1 tank has got
now.
is scaring off the infantry. Viking clan is running for their lives. Desler, get out of there, brother.
Now heading to Homestead.
Alright, they know where we are. They're
Coming down the main MSR.
Now Squad 4 for the Russians are coming back. Or coming back into secure. And look, oh man, Vikings, their spacing is not good. One shot, one grenade, one GL, one blast could blow the whole squad up right here. So, too smart, maybe not the best decision. Oh, and guess what? 30 mil across the way, and at the final Akim lower, there's Russian troops ready for an assault, and is now attacking Vikings. This is not too good on their part, so we'll see what happens. Looks like FaT Murder Fist
A6,
69
is
is following that T-72, keeping tabs on them. That's a good way of doing it. One infantry guy slowly tracking the tank as it moves will keep tabs on it, so that way other squads are aware of where it is going.
This is Squad 4, all squads. Enemy radio found at Homestead. Marked on map.
Oh, Squad 4 found the Russians' radio. So now
Tank now seems to be heading to ACAM.
it is on ACAM. Squad 4, Mr. Mayonnaise and Deli Meat 22 being popular again and getting down that radio with just a damaged MRAP. I don't know how that got damaged, but oh, guess what?
Oh, scratch that is friendly.
Dread Squad just realized that their radio just went down, so they're falling back now. And they're also only relying on a rally point as well. Squad 6 is coming up on foot. And then those T-72s basically got the Viking clan surrounded. I don't know if any of them are alive yet, if at all any of them
hey,
right now.
Squad 6, is that tank? Okay, he's moving down there on the peninsula.
It's negative. Status unknown.
Okay, but he's out of that area now?
Stay low, stay low, stay low.
Yes.
1, 2.
Hey,
Oh my gosh, only 2 members left.
Okay.
Viking,
One of us is
Urka,
up.
and
That's the other. We're all dead.
Bayo's dead. He's the only one left.
It's okay, it's okay. I got you guys.
SL's the only one. Brave man. Oh, and then guess what?
Yeah,
They're all...
We got time. I'm gonna wait for him to try and heal his buddy, then I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot his buddy, and then I'm gonna heal you guys.
See what he does to follow through.
Tank mark accurate.
Alright, Mick's dead, buddy's dead. Hang on, patching you up.
And now that 30 mic fully loaded is coming up here to Homestead. So now the battle is shifted way up north now.
Squad 1, Squad 6, we have confirmed T-72 on attack. T-72 marker.
There's 2 tanks here.
Oh, Squad 4 is in trouble. Both T-72s are now pinching Squad 4 together. Rip to everyone's ping. Isn't that right? The one T-72 is heading southwest out of the area. Maybe? No? Mayonnaise, I don't know how you're alive.
Squad 1, you got enemies directly southwest of you.
Rip mayonnaise.
They're all
Rip
loose.
mayonnaise.
We're hiding. No, don't.
And blew up that one. Uh-oh. T-72's engaging the Bradley. Bradley's hiding over the hill. Maybe?
We have
Ever so
confirmed
slightly.
operation
Oh,
on two
two Bradleys. Ooh, this might be a good pinch. If both
Roger,
Bradleys
we
can
have
shoot their tow missiles, they can take out a
position. Accurate marks
T-72.
on map.
That's a decision between Squad 6 and Squad 4? 3? 3. Here he comes. Oh god. Get out of there. Get out of
I
there.
can't see shit, dude.
You're dead.
Yeah, I can't see.
Alright, well...
Oh, the turret's fucked. Yeah, my turret's on, yeah.
We're gonna try to pick up Squad 1.
Bummer. Bradley's down. Other Bradley is... has got the tow missiles out. Sneaking up, trying to get a peek. Oh. He's got the Bradley in a pinch. T-72's not looking. Bradley's got aim. Is he gonna fire? Oh, one hit.
One tow hit.
Bam!
T-72 down. One T-72 down.
Now he's got no more tows though. Guess what? The other T-72 is right up ahead. So he needs to turn around, fall back, rearm. Finally, he eliminated one T-72. Looks like the fight over here is overwhelmed with Russian troops. Not many. For
Okay, we're hit.
Viking members. Squad 4 is holding out
Yeah, we're
here in the
RTB, guys.
industrial. So we will see what happens next. So cap is 385 to 233.
Hey, 7, can we get a repair station there to rearm, please? Yeah, on it.
So not much engagement right now. A lot of the forces, it's like these small pockets of fight here and there. The only thing left is that T-72 and... Wait, did the driver get out? Oh my gosh. Worst possible thing that could happen for a tank is to lose its driver, and now he has to solo the tank. Yeah. So now, Das Hammer is by himself in a tank. Just got out of the tank. Oh no. Not good. Not good. Not good. And dead. T-72 is disabled. No. There's nobody on the tank anymore. That T-72 is useless right now because the American forces didn't eliminate both crewmen. They tried getting it fixed because it did get damaged. I'm guessing it damaged to the point where it wasn't moving fast enough. So they got out the tank to repair it, and they basically eliminated themselves, and they eliminated themselves from using a tank. So now Russian forces have no tanks available to use. Looks like American forces are pushing in slowly. Dreads finally took over the Vikings' location on that rock and is now taking over Homestead and is being capped by the Russians. FaT is moving up with Squad 6. And also Squad 4 is moving up as well. Murder Fist 69. Seeing contact. Mezzies goes down. Oh, armor's on the point now, defending.
Mustard!
Boom. Scared him.
Tree right here, right. I can't see him, but he's getting these fucking bushes.
That Dread clan just took out another FaT member, and Dread, Mr. Pop-Tart, some FaT members are holding out Homestead, and Homestead is recapped, so the ticket count goes. Ooh, run! Run, Trungle, run! Nope, dead. Okay, so now, was it ticket count 346 to 249? Russians are at a slight disadvantage with that ticket count. They can't lose much more armor-wise. Americans can sacrifice a little bit more, but not be able to lose too many. If they lose a couple tanks and Bradleys, they are out of the game. But thus far, the favor is inside with the Americans. Squad 7 and 3 are defending. But I don't think that's too big of a concern. The only ones I'd be concerned about Squad 1.
I'll disregard.
Squad 1 is trying to get a fob down to start attacking that bunker.
BTR has now moved to the north, off of Homestead, northwest, heading down the MSR.
APR, moving to engage.
Did Murder Fist just... Murder Fist is on point. His squad's not, but he's on point. And people are moving up. Sorry about that. Where's Afflicted? What the heck? Well, I figured out which button is the zoom in and out.
Oh, there's a BTR rolling up our southwest. Are any of you guys riflemen behind us? Nope. There's a lot behind us.
I spawned in as fucking rifleman, but I didn't get fucking.
Nice, the ammo bang.
Three of us, we were capping Homestead.
I don't have shit.
It actually worked for me this time. Like, I spawned on the rally and it fucking worked. I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
We just snuck by that fucking scout car. Unless the dude hopped out.
I don't know. Oh, the scout car's dead. That one at least. What scout car are you talking about?
Oh, is it? I thought it was
Yeah,
still
that one
alive.
right next to our west. That's a dead scout car. That thing's black and shit.
I love listening to these fat boys. They talk just like how AR talks. Communication is always key with this game.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, he's got him.
I bet he's screaming. Run! Run! Guess what? Third Mike sees the inside, so guess what he's gonna do?
Just smoke a change.
Oh yes, our savior.
He's right. Here it is. Here comes the Bradley. Bradley tank's moving up. Deli Meat gets one shot off. Guardian Mike is shooting at him, kills him. Bradley does not see him yet. Come on. Open up. There, boom. Sees him dead. Good kill.
He's down.
Good kill. Now, Homestead is being recapped by the Americans. Ticket count 206 Russians, 336 Americans. Americans do have a nice strong lead, almost 100 points. Well over 100 points. Bird's eye view of Homestead. Bradley kind of tucked off into the forest. And the rest of the crew is hanging outside. Let's see what's going on over there. Viking moved on and is engaging Dread on the next point. Viking looks like trying to get a Logi, MRAT, Logi set up. Logi is moving over here.
Hey, be advised, the tank is up if anybody wants to grab it. It could be nice to have the support.
Nah, this game's almost over. That by the time the tank would get up here.
Okay. Hey, 4, can you stay on station? We're gonna push off.
Yeah, we're gonna stay on station.
A firm.
Alright, so infantry forces are moving into the last cap. Oh no, bad choice for this. Oh man, because water's. Sorry, dog wanted my attention. Oh, there goes the camera. Afflicted and his crew are pushing that one attack force back. Viking did finally get their Logi, and there's a Hab on point now. Bradley is now engaging. All these American forces are pushing into the last cap. So, Here we go. Yeah, Russian Hab is inside. So basically, there's two Habs fighting each other now, and it's one across the street from the other. FaT, Murder Fist, Sassy Sasquatch, moving in to secure this last point. FaT, Singha, Dread, and LBL is holding defense. FaT, the G-Box is holding on, also near the Hab, holding on to defense, but this attacking force is just it's going to be a lot for them. Afflicted on this little island right here, defending their lives because they ain't got much to. They got a lot to hold on for. Ooh, is the last point capped? Last point is not capped, and guess what? No one on Homestead. 7 and 1's going to come in and sweep in behind and take Homestead right underneath the Americans' feet with 150. Bradley's moving out, pushing towards the final objective. Don't know how well this is going to go well. It might be a double neutral towards the end here. Bradley sitting across the river. Keep it tight.
Enemy Hab is down on a game.
Oh, neutralized. If Squad 1 and 7 on Homestead get neutralized, they have a chance of pulling American forces off that their Russians' first cap. With the amount of American forces that are there, it's going to be a major. Oh yeah, I don't know about this, guys. Most of all American forces are right there on that last cap. Very good communication on the American team. I don't know how the Russians communicated, but Russians did do good with their armor and attacking with it.
Hey, where's those 30 mic rounds coming from?
Unfortunately, I think they lost a lot of their strategic and tactical advantage with that, with the quick movements of the Americans going from hopscotching to the next
Bradley,
point.
we need you, baby. Get in the fight. I need to know where these fucking rounds are coming from. Alright, somewhere northeast.
There it is, right there.
Tell you what, I'll try hard and look Bradley. We're moving in. We're moving in.
Homestead just got neutralized, double neutral. What a shame. They're just gonna have to dish it out from here, guys. 129 to 347.
Hey, boys,
This looks like this could be it. Americans are winning this battle and winning this game.
Bradley, you want to give me a ride back to Homestead? Hey, firm.
Yeah, I don't see any other forces. Logi left there. Tow missile set up there. There's a Bradley and Abrams and Stryker and an MRAP back at Maine. There's a BTR. Basically, the Bradley's got 2 enemy vehicles to fight before they grab
Someone's gonna fall back.
get some sort of advantage
One's
here.
gonna stay here. I'd say 2 squads fall back.
Hey, firm, we're gonna engage that 3 mic and then we'll go back.
Looks like Pop-Tarts, Mr. Paws, and the 30 mic. Oh, 1 hit. Bradley's got eyes on it. Ooh, Dunzo.
He's down.
Who's driving that? Otter, have no fear. Bobo is here. Okay. Long name for a gamer tag, buddy. But Denim DDR, good shooting on their part. FaT Dread is now basically the American force came in and swept and pushed all the Russians off the point, but went behind them, neutralized their second point, so the Americans are allowed to cap that first one. Now all the Russian forces are going right towards the Americans, so now it's going to be a clash right here out at the river. And then, if I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of the clan members right there. BTR's inside. BTR's inside. Dread Clan is holding out on Homestead. And here comes the Bradley. Taking out troops on its way. Is this 30 or this BTR gonna engage it? Oh, that's a good hit on the Bradley. Oh no, they dismounted. Bradley better give him some cover. Oh no! Dread, baby back ribs, engaged with a machine gun. Oh no! Oh, and that BTR is shooting at the Bradley bang, or it's all shoot the troops that oh man, just dropped off. Man, this match has been so good. 338 Americans, 94 Russians. Look like this game is over for the Russians. Americans just have to hold out and not give up any cap. Oh my gosh, Afflicted, only one left. Afflicted, moving up the hill. Is he gonna make it? Is he? Oh my gosh, Bradley tank supporting. Bad move.
Hey, Bradley, BTR, on man, you still up?
No, Bradley's down. Bradley's down. We're gonna grab the tank and bring it up.
Afflicted being sneaky here. Bob Ross just killed Afflicted. That BTR where it's placed is doing some damage, but Americans are still holding out on the Russians' first cap, which is a good hold as long as they hold it for the next 88 tickets. This episode is a little bit longer than normal, guys. I do apologize, but I do hope you guys enjoy this. I really love casting, love being bird's-eye view for you guys up and being able to see where tactics are and help clans out with movements, talks, strategics, strategies, and creativity with what they do in private matches or in public. You know, it does not matter when it comes to this. Stryker and the Abrams are moving up to the attack mark, so we will see what happens. This might be it right here, though. We will hold out and see. Well, looks like the Russians are... only bad thing about that placement, Hab totally wide open. And was it Fuzzy or Mizzy and Trevor and Murderfist are watching the river and watching what's coming from. What is that? Oh, Russians create a small fob and can see what's coming. Russians are also still got a supply chain going to Homestead, so that's still going on. What's over here? What's over here? T-72. Yep. T-72 piloted by Puppet, gunnered by FaT KC Cola, and that is the commander. So I think they're just trying to, maybe they're going to start getting some rounds in there and start eliminate American forces. I did notice that they also had a scout vehicle on its way. Wait, did they ever take down? They took down that one, right? Yeah. Yeah, they took down that one.
Hey, 7, are your guys still reporting that BTR's there, or is it dead?
That BTR should still be there.
Oh.
Hey, firm, if you don't kill it, we will.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a BTR, we should kill it.
I believe.
It's a paperweight.
Paperweight. Macho, Cameron, Mayonnaise, and Fatrugal is capping. 3 guys. All it takes to cap the point. Oh.
This is squad 4, we're capping Homestead.
A firm 4. We're in or out with Abram.
Oh no. Oh no. Stay alive, stay on point. Squad 4's on their way. Squad 4's on its way.
Be advised, enemy tank.
That tank finally made its way into the battle.
Enemy tank on Akeem lower.
A firm.
This is squad 4, we have an enemy BTR on Homestead.
Here comes Afflicted with the striker. Which one's gonna win? Which one's gonna win? Striker halted.
Marking enemy BTR position now. Stand by, squad 7.
Squad 7's engaging. Engaging. Can't hear it, but they're shooting at it. Done. Deli Meat 22 with that one kill. Just might have saved the match right there.
Moving to engage tank on Akeem lower. Keep up, mark updated 6, please.
T-72 still still harassing the infantry around Akim lower, which Akin, right? Anakin. Anakin. No.
Enemy tank accurately marked.
Are they on the point now? Are they capping? Got it. They got that. 67 tickets. And I think Akim lower is neutral. 61 tickets left for the Russians. They need to do something about that tank. Hats, lats, anything. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at all those bodies. Oh my gosh, poor FaT crew over there, man. Not doing too good for infantry right now, because that tank is just harassing.
Have
And
on,
then
squad 1,
infantry's
squad 3.
moving across. You see that? That tank's just plowing a path for them. Lone Ranger over here, Action Mikey. Just that house is being obliterated by this T-72. And now scout car is coming into play. Oh, T-72 took down the hab. No longer can anyone spawn at the last point. This is gonna make it tough for the Americans to try to win. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and the Russians
GG,
lose.
GG.
Americans win.
Easy.
GG.
Easy.
I'm a survivor.
Squad 6, 1100 points. Squad 4, 2400. Thanks, Afflicted. You POS.
Recruit status.
Demoted. Afflicted, you can take your tags off now. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. FaT guys, you guys did a great job out there. Thanks for letting me cast on your server. I'll keep this up as long as I can, as long as you guys let me to. Hit the subscribe button. I need definitely a lot more subscribers out there for those squad members. And maybe Thursday or maybe this weekend I can do a live stream for casting. So thank you guys so much for watching. And stay strong, stay safe. See you later.